Hi, welcome to Vegan Food Storage. Today we're talking about how to process, prepare, and dehydrate sweet potatoes because it's fall and it's a really great time to get really great deals on sweet potatoes and build up your food storage. So the first thing you're going to need to know is that with sweet potatoes, actually all potatoes, but sweet potatoes particularly, they're going to have to be parboiled or roasted or basically kind of pre-cooked in order before you put them in the dehydrator. Otherwise they turn black and they're basically inedible and you've just wasted all your time. So you're going to need to do that. I prefer to boil mine just because it's faster and I don't like heating up my entire house. But if you're looking for a way to warm your house, roasted works good. But you need to parboil them or cook them or roast them to the point where they are fork tender. And what that means is that you can put a fork, straight through it and not have, much resistance. You can have a little bit of resistance, but not, a whole lot. The great thing about doing some of it this way is, especially when you're boiling, is that you can pre-slice or pre-cut your sweet potatoes, which works really well. As far as I like to have mine in a medallion, you do want to have them a uniform thickness, so about 1/4 inch. Works really well. And you can either have them in medallions like I have them, or you can put, cut them in medallions and then cut them, in half. You don't really want to get, you can, but you don't really want to get like smaller than that. I just don't like it smaller than that. Especially when you're rehydrating them in like a casserole or something. It's nice to have a nice chunk, of potato. And you don't want to do like 1 inch thick either. Really 1/4 inch is where you want to be at. So anyhow, so after you've parboiled them, you're just going to put them on your dehydrator. And just line them up. A little bit of space between them so they don't stick together. It's not really necessary, but it's nice. And then one of the reasons that I like cutting a medallion in half is because then you can just fill the whole length of the tray rather than, trying to squish, something on there. So you're going to dehydrate at 125 for about 12 to 24 hours to 20 hours, depending on how your dehydrator is and how much you're putting in there. But at least 12 and probably closer to 20, depending on how things are. And I usually do, I just wanted to show you, we're going to try and standardize on 40 pounds of things at a time. So I just wanted to show you what 40 pounds of dehydrated sweet potatoes looks like. It sounds like a lot. It certainly weighs like a lot when you're bringing it up raw, but dehydrated, 40 pounds, this is 40 pounds of sweet potatoes. I bought 40 pounds of sweet potatoes, parboiled them, dehydrated them in medallions and in halves, and I got 6.5 quarts of sweet potato, and that's it. That's all that 40 pounds bought. So it sounds like a lot until it's not. And this is what a dehydrated medallion looks like. So you can see they're pretty close, actually, to, it's one of the very few things, when you're dehydrating, it stays pretty close to its true shape. Even the medallions, if you saw the medallions, they'd be pretty close to that. So I just encourage you to experiment and start putting up some sweet potato. Like I said, it's a really good time. This weekend, sweet potatoes are 15 cents a pound over at Walmart. It just happened, so I bought 60 pounds and I'm going to go back tomorrow and buy some more because I really like having sweet potatoes on hand. You can buy freeze-dried sweet potatoes right now in November at veganthrive.com, but it's a seasonal item, so that's one of the reasons why I like, even though I love the freeze-dried sweet potatoes that Vegan Thrive has, I really like being able to not be dependent on a season and be able to process and make my own. So anyhow, in any event, hope you've enjoyed this video, and please just remember to start putting food by. Have a good day.